What's up, my friends? Welcome to the Caliber store here in Homewood, Alabama for your Week 8 edition of Auburn Head to Head. You can check them out for all your hunting and fishing needs. I'm Lauren Sisler with AL.com, Jim Dunaway with the JOX Roundtable, and Week 8 of the season, and Auburn heading to Oxford.
Little losing streak, 4-3 for Auburn. Surprisingly, Ole Miss 5-2, more wins than Auburn. Going to Vaught-Hemingway, Auburn a 4-point favorite according to Danny Sheridan as you head over for this contest, and everyone is saying, ooh, Auburn's offense. What's wrong with Auburn's offense? Well, I'll tell you one thing, Ole Miss's defense not good. They're in the 120s of just about every defensive category. If Auburn can't get it right offensively this week, they ain't gonna get it right, folks.
All right, let's go 3 and out. Okay, Jimmy D, first down, and we're going to start with the quarterback. There's some question marks. Jarrett Stidham, is he still the guy for Auburn? Some people calling for Malik Willis. Are we going to see him in this football game? Yes or no? What's your thought on that?
Well, I mean, obviously some fans call our show wanting to see Malik Willis because they're blaming everybody, whether it's Gus Malzahn, Chip Lindsey, or Jarrett Stidham, on where Auburn is right now with 3 conference losses. I say no, you don't see Malik Willis. This is a get healthy game for Jarrett Stidham, and I think he actually hits on some deep passes. This will make Jarrett Stidham look really good, so no Malik Willis this week. This will be the old Jarrett Stidham that we're used to seeing.
I agree with you. I think that this is going to be an opportunity for Auburn to get in there, get some confidence, including Jarrett Stidham, including his offensive line, including some of the running backs. They got to get that pride and that confidence back up, and this is a perfect week to do it, to get ready for the backstretch of the season.
All right, let's do second down. So can Auburn's offense go over 30 points against Ole Miss? We'll do a little 30 for 30 here.
The statistics speak for themselves. Opponents averaging 521.7 yards against this Ole Miss defense, and I really haven't seen much improvement for them all season long. The offense has really kept them in it, so I'm going to say yes, Auburn gets 30 or more points in this one.
Here's what's happening to me with the Auburn offense. The first drive against Tennessee, you script those first few plays, and it was such a perfect drive for Auburn. And then you got into the play calling aspect of it all, the non-scripted part, and that's where it seemed to go haywire on Saturday. I'd like to see a more fluid play calling situation, whether it's Chip directly his plays or whether it's Gus and his plays, and no discombobulation, if you will. And I think you'll get more of that, or at least it would appear more of that on Saturday, sort of fine-tune things, and I think that's why Ole Miss is in trouble, and I think that's why Auburn scores over 30, way over 30.
All right, we're going to go on the flip side of that. Can this Auburn defense, who gave up some pretty big yardage in these past 2 football games, Tennessee and Mississippi State, limit Ole Miss to under 30 points?
30's about the number for me in this one. Some of the Ole Miss pass patterns, you see a lot of short pass and then runs from the Alabama receivers. A lot of the Jordan Tiamu's connections are deeper passes, 20-plus yard passes over the top of the defense, and that allows Auburn's defensive line to get to the quarterback. But Jordan Tiamu took over the game against Arkansas. He ran the ball 17 times for over 140 yards last week, so he has the escapability to run. But I think right at 30, I'm going to go slightly under. I'm going to say 27 for Ole Miss this week.
I think might have a little read on what your pick is going to be.
Yes.
I am actually kind of floating at that same line as well. I know that this Auburn defense is obviously giving up some big numbers in these past 2 weeks. On the ground to Nick Fitzgerald, through the air to Jarrett Garantano, who had a career day against this Auburn defense. But I think confidence is something that these guys are going to need to come in here with. We saw a lot of emotion in the locker room after that football game, but this is a team that I don't think is going to give up. They still have a lot to play for, a lot of pride to play for. So I think this defense is going to really step up their game this week and try to limit these guys, at the line of scrimmage.
All right, time for our picks. -4, Danny Sheridan says Auburn's a favorite on the road in the SEC at Ole Miss. What do you like?
Yeah, I got Auburn covering the spread. I'm picking Auburn to win this one 35-27. This is a must-win game for Auburn for bowl eligibility's sake, because they got a long road ahead, because they go to Georgia, they go to Alabama, and they have a tough road. Obviously, Texas A&M coming to them, so must win.
And a tricky Liberty team that beat Troy this past weekend. Not a bad little team there from the group of 5. I'm going to go 47-27 Auburn in a high-scoring affair where the Auburn offense takes advantage of a really bad Ole Miss defense. Look in this game for the Auburn defensive line to be the stars. I think they get to the Ole Miss quarterback a lot in this one. So that's our pick. We're heading to the Grove.
Time to get it going. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Hey there, my friends. Welcome to your Week 8 edition of Auburn Head to Head, brought to you by Caliber. We're here in the Homewood Caliber store, brought to you by, I said that twice because I am awesome.
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So let's do our picks here.
Wait, I was picking my nose. I was itching my nose.
Well, it's time for our picks. Pick your nose. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wow. This video was brought to you by Caliber, a luxury store in Homewood, Alabama that's reviving the finer things in hunting and fishing.